ITIL/ISO, Incident English, Precision Narratives and PIR Examples. Welcome! Today we'll show how using precise language turns chaos into clarity during incidents. In a crisis, clear wording reduces confusion, speeds decisions, and helps teams act in sync. Precision also aligns your communication with ITIL and ISO expectations, where consistency and traceability matter. When engineers, managers, and customers read the same crisp message, it builds trust across tech and business. No guesswork, no drama. Just observable facts, actions, and outcomes. By the end, you'll know how to write concise records that survive audits, support fast recovery, and make your team look confidently in control. ITIL and ISO are different frameworks, but they share a goal: consistent, auditable communication. ITIL focuses on service management, clear roles, complete records, and repeatable workflows that show who did what and when. ISO standards like 27001, security, and 22301, business continuity, emphasize controls and evidence, proof that your process works and risks are managed. Together, they push you to document incidents in a way that's traceable, verifiable, and easy to review. If your narrative is structured, time-stamped, and supported by artifacts, you're speaking both ITIL and ISO fluently. Start with the symptom, impact, and time window. What went wrong, who was affected, and when it began. Add the detection source and scope. Was it a monitoring alert, a customer ticket, or an internal report? And how widespread is it? Meticulously record actions, evidence, and status as they evolve. Commands run, logs captured, dashboards, and current state. Use neutral, observable language. Describe what you see, not what you feel. For example, write CPU at 95% on node 3 inches instead of server melted. These essentials make the record useful for responders now and auditors later. Here's a concise, audit-ready example. At 9:12 Coordinated Universal Time, API error rate greater than 15%, sustained for 5 minutes. Impact: checkout failures in EU region, 12% of transactions affected per payment logs. Initial hypothesis: TLS misconfig, unconfirmed pending certificate and gateway checks. Actions: rolled back version 2.4.3, error rate normalized to baseline by 9/27, monitoring stable for 15 minutes. Notice the structure: facts first, then bounded impact, then a clearly labeled hypothesis, and finally actions tied to outcomes. This style is fast to read, easy to verify, and sets up the post-incident review. Keep your narrative clean by avoiding common traps. No blame or presenting assumptions as facts. Write unconfirmed until evidence proves otherwise. Skip vague time words like soon or later. Use precise timestamps. Avoid jargon without brief definitions. If you must use a term, add a simple explanation so non-specialists can follow. Don't mix symptoms with root cause. Separate what we observed from why it happened, and only confirm causes once validated. This discipline prevents confusion, reduces rework, and keeps stakeholders aligned under pressure. A strong PIR reads like a clear story. Start with a timeline. Detect right pointing arrow, contain right pointing arrow restore, key moments with timestamps and actors. Then explain the root cause and contributing factors. What failed, why, and which conditions amplified impact. Note customer impact and duration. Who was affected, how severely, and for how long. Finish with corrective and preventative actions. CORAs, CAPA. What you fixed now, what you'll change to stop recurrence, and how you'll verify effectiveness. This structure keeps the review focused and turns lessons into durable improvements. Use short, evidence-backed lines. Detection. 912 via Data Dog Alert DD 341. Threshold crossed for 5 minutes. Containment. Traffic shifted to Cluster B at 9:25. Error rate dropped to baseline. Root cause. Expired TLS cert on Gateway A. Confirmed by cert expiry log and renewal test. Prevention. Auto-renew plus expiry alert by T14 days. Dashboard shows next expiry the 1st of March 2026. Each line pairs a concrete event with proof or outcome. This style speeds stakeholder reviews and makes audit questions easy to answer. Before you close, run a quick checklist. Include timestamps, sources, and linked evidence like logs, tickets, or dashboards. Clearly separate facts, hypotheses, and decisions so readers know what's confirmed. Use plain verbs, detect, isolate, restore, verify, to map actions to outcomes. Finally, close the loop. Assign an owner, set due dates, and define verification steps to confirm fixes work. Share the summary with tech and business stakeholders. Done well, your narrative becomes a reusable template that raises the quality of every incident review.